Education. There are humanoid robots looking like humans for ensuring better interactions of the autistic children. As we know, they struggle to communicate with other people and can also help the autistic students by teaching social cues and educational lessons. Success rate is quite good in this field. There are also telepresence robots, which helps the teachers to conduct classes in a more interesting and interactive way. Robotics has made many inroads in the world of agriculture, especially when it comes to increasing productivity and reducing costs. For example, self-driving tractors are already being used to follow directions provided via GPS in order to provide basic services like weeding. The slow evolution and experimentation of full-blown autonomous systems promise a robotic future capable of monitoring crops and tending to them with minimal need for human interference. Robots can also help in weed control, autonomous mowing, pruning, seeding, spraying and thinning, phenotyping, sorting and packing, utility platforms, etc. Harvesting and picking robots are becoming very popular among farmers, but there are dozens of other innovative ways the agriculture industry is deploying robotic automation to improve their production yields. In industry, the use of robotics are material handling and transfer, machine loading and unloading, spot welding, continuous arc welding, spray coating, assembly, inspection, etc. In medicine and healthcare, robots can be a great assistance tool for doctors. Robotic equipment being used in a hospital provides a three-dimensional view, tenfold enlargement of the surgical area, and instruments that are superior to the mobility of a human hand. In a modern era, traditional surgeries are getting replaced by robotic surgeries because machines are less prone to human errors, such as slipping of the surgical blade from hands during an operation that might put the patient's life at stake. Another medical application under which the non-functional or damaged body part can be replaced with a robotic body part is an authentic use of technology. For example, a person with a ruptured arm can get a robotic arm as a substitute. Engineers are also working hard to successfully invent micro and nano robots which are capable of doing things which need precise and accurate performance as a human cannot do that. For drug delivery system, these robots can locally concentrate therapeutic payload around pathological sites so that they can reduce the dose of administrative drugs and side effects caused by them. The job of a security defense and surveillance robot is normal. It surveys the desired area and immediately notifies the owner if there is any type of disturbance occurred. These kind of military robots are used in defense and related departments such as logistics and supply management, intelligence, cyber operations, etc. on a large scale. These intelligent devices are used to control the missiles, locate snipers, survey the enemy area, etc. Surveillance bots are the most popular robots used in military applications, which are usually fabricated with a security camera that captures and detects the chaotic activities and sends an alert to the controller if necessary. They are also used to arm and disarm bombs, monitor enemies' activity, which is definitely a dangerous job for the soldiers. For use in humans' daily life, this type of robot helps people to monitor their home and surroundings from a remote location. There are also crime-fighting robots, which helps in any situation that would be too dangerous for people. Some robots are relieving humans by replacing them from dangerous jobs. An important example is robotic welding. Manual welding is dangerous for human body. It produces a lot of noise and intense heat. Robots are doing a great job in this section. Oil companies inspect their pipelines by pipe inspecting robots. It is a dangerous task for human as the pipe may be full of toxic gas which can cause death to a human. Robots are being used to arm and disarm bombs which were an extremely life-killing jobs for a human. In nuclear plants, a lot of nuke wastes are being produced every day. The wastes produce nuclear radiation which is harmful. So now robots are being used as nuke cleaner. Robots are now working as a firefighter. Waste from sewers is harmful to human body. So robots are being used as sewer scraper. There are many dangerous jobs for human.
Wamia, wait a minute. সেটা হচ্ছে যে তুমি S2 স্টুডেন্ট, আমরা জানি যে তুমি অনেক ভালো ফ্লুয়েন্ট ইংলিশে, সো অনেক আমাদের জাজ অনেক সময় ভাবতে পারে যদি তুমি স্ক্রিপ্ট দেখে বুঝছো, তোমার যদি প্রবলেম না থেকে থাকে তাহলে তুমি তোমার ক্যামেরা অন করতে পারো।
ভাইয়া
তোমার যদি প্রবলেম না থেকে থাকে।
না ভাইয়া ক্যামেরা অন করতে পারো।
আচ্ছা, প্রবলেম নাই, বাট তুমি একটু স্লোলি তোমার স্পিডগুলো বলো। আর স্যার আপনাদেরকে একটু বলি, ও হচ্ছে আমাদের ফার্স্টের থেকে ছিল, এন্ড ও আমাকে একটু টাইম চেয়েছিল যে ভাই একটু টাইম যেতে দেওয়া যায়। সো কন্টিনিউ করো, লাস্ট ফিনিশিং।
ওকে ঠিক আছে,
তো ভাই
কন্টিনিউ
আমি
করো।
কি স্লোলি বলবো?
না ঠিক
আপনি
আছে,
বলছেন তাড়াতাড়ি বলতে এজন্য।
না ঠিক আছে,
আচ্ছা,
তুমি
কন্টিনিউ
শেষ
করো।
করো। হ্যাঁ
আচ্ছা আচ্ছা।
অনেকক্ষণ বলছে আর কন্টিনিউ করো।
ঠিক আছে।
There are many dangerous jobs for human in which robots have replaced humans. Robots are used as explorers too. Many spaceships are operated by robots. It is sometimes a very dangerous job for a human. Robots do this for us. Recently, NASA sent a robot named Curiosity to explore the Mars. It is not possible for a human. Lastly, what I want to say is the word robot may conjure up images of famous Hollywood humanoid characters, but robots are mostly undramatic mechanical devices programmed to perform specific repetitive functions. They are used routinely to carry out many tasks that are too complex for humans. Though we may not feel like we are dealing with a robot, using the self-checkout lane at the grocery store to purchasing tickets from a kiosk at the movies involves interacting with service robots. So we shall try to make the best use of technology. Actually, thank you everyone for being with me through the whole presentation.
65 into 20 কত হয়?
Okay, thank you. I think the presentation was pretty good and precise. Everyone will appreciate that. I have a question for you.
Yes, ma'am.
You have shown us many aspects that robotics will cover up everything, every risk works. So don't you think it will create unemployment?
In some cases, it is true, but it will also replace the humans in some sectors. That is, human needs to give their manual efforts in some sectors where robots can replace them to do those dangerous works.
Okay, so you agree with that, right?
Yes.
Okay, best of luck.
Okay, thank you, Asmia.